I don't care that they stole my idea. I care that they don't have any of their own. If you only knew the magnificence of the 3, 6 and 9, then you would have the key to the universe. The scientists of today think deeply instead of clearly. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. The present is theirs, the future, for which I really worked, is mine. If your hate could be turned into electricity, it would light up the whole world. I do not think you can name many great inventions that have been made by married men. Be alone, that is the secret of invention. Be alone, that is when ideas are born. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. Our virtues and our failings are inseparable, like force and matter. When they separate, man is no more. All that was great in the past was ridiculed, condemned, combated, suppressed, only to emerge all the more powerfully, all the more triumphantly from the struggle. Let the future tell the truth, and evaluate each one according to his work and accomplishments. The present is theirs, the future, for which I have really worked, is mine. Life is and will ever remain an equation incapable of solution, but it contains certain known factors. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency and vibration. We crave for new sensations but soon become indifferent to them. The wonders of yesterday are today common occurrences. What one man calls God, another calls the laws of physics. The individual is ephemeral, races and nations come and pass away, but man remains. You may live to see man-made horrors beyond your comprehension. Great moments are born great opportunity. It's not the love you make. It's the love you give. Inventors don't have time for married life. So astounding are the facts in this connection, that it would seem as though the Creator himself had electrically designed this planet. Most persons are so absorbed in the contemplation of the outside world that they are wholly oblivious to what is passing on within themselves. Most certainly, some planets are not inhabited, but others are, and among these there must exist life under all conditions and phases of development. There is something within me that might be illusion, as it is often case with young delighted people, but if I would be fortunate to achieve some of my ideals, it would be on the behalf of the whole of humanity. When natural inclination develops into a passionate desire, one advances towards his goal in 7 league boots. The progressive development of man is vitally dependent on invention. It is the most important product of his creative brain. As I review the events of my past life, I realize how subtle are the influences that shape our destinies. One may feel a sudden wave of sadness and rake his brain for an explanation when he might have noticed that it was caused by a cloud cutting off the rays of the sun. It is not in the shallow physical imitation of men that women will assert first their equality and later their superiority, but in the awakening of the intellect of women. One has to be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. Deficient observation is merely a form of ignorance and responsible for the many morbid notions and foolish ideas prevailing. These are only new devices for putting the weak at the mercy of the strong. Merciless is the law of nature, and rapidly and irresistibly we are drawn to our doom.